Hey everyone, so this is my review of Fangirl by Rimba Rowell, but before we get into that, I just wanted to say, after I posted my July book haul, I bought book because I buy books a lot, and I'm pretty sure I said that I might be getting some, so I just want to show you real quick what I got. A long time ago, I got Rebel Spring, but I've already finished that, so I didn't feel like getting it down. I also bought In a Separate Trip, Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. Cannot wait to read this very, very, very soon. That's coming up. I'm just having to on the floor. Then, most recently, I went with Megan to go get Fangirl and The One by Kira Cass. Oh wait, you already guys knew about that. Never mind. Yesterday, I went and got the Selection Stories, a little selection novella, because I loved The One, and I just love the series and Pain, so I got that. But also what I got, you Tifios fans out there, get a box of tissues. Some infinities are bigger than other infinities. With a shiny tassel, with beads, and look, the swing set, and it's all starry and gorgeous and perfect, and I started tearing up when I saw it. I'm like, you're coming home with me. So, that. Okay, so here's my review of Fangirl. There are going to be spoilers in this video. They probably won't be too bad, but, I mean, because this isn't really a plot, like, what's gonna happen next, it's just kind of, so I mean, I'm gonna be talking about what happened in the books. If you haven't read it, I wouldn't stay. Go pick it up though. It was so good. I give it 5 out of 5 stars. Go pick it up. So it's about a girl. If you're a fangirl, you're gonna love it because it follows a young girl named Kath who is going into her freshman year in college along with her twin sister Rin. Get it? Kath, Rin. But so Kath is really buckled up and shy and just she's very introverted. And then her sister Rin, is crazy and fun and has all the friends and all that. And she decides that she doesn't want to room with Kath because they need to meet new people. So Kath gets put with this girl named Reagan. And, they're really different because Reagan is also really fun and crazy and wild. But Reagan also hangs out with this boy named Levi. And Kath becomes closer with Levi and stuff. So, yeah. Bye, guys, if you're a spoiler. Okay, hi everyone. So, I loved this book. It was so perfect for me because I am a fangirl. I freak out over things and like Simon Snow, Harry Potter. I was the entire time. I was remembering me and Harry Potter. It just is the best thing, ever. So, it was amazing. It was a very accurate description of how a fangirl really acts. And her fanfiction was really cool. I love that we were able to read snippets of it instead of just her describing like what's going on. We actually got to see what happened. And that was really cool to me because I felt myself growing closer with Simon and Baz. I don't think that she should have made them get together, but still, great story, great little mini characters, and she is very good at writing fanfiction. I loved what happened. It made me mad, but I loved how it developed with Professor Piper, how she was like, you're plagiarizing, and then she's like, no, it's fanfiction. And I love the way Kath explained herself is that she can't and doesn't want to come up with her own worlds and own stories. She just wants to build off of what's already there. And that was cool. See, I don't like fanfiction because, I mean, if you're really that good at writing, why are you writing someone else's story? But Kath made me realize, why. Maybe people who write fanfiction don't want to come up with their own things, or they can't, so they just go off other people's. I write, but I don't write fanfiction. It was also really cool, her explaining it to Levi, how she was like, I get to do whatever I want with them. They can do whatever they want, whatever I can make them. And we need to address Levi and how perfectly awesome he was. He's one of my most favorite fictional guys. And out of contemporary, I think he was one of the more realistic ones. In contemporary, it is nearly impossible to find a realistic guy. He was pretty realistic, except that most teenage guys just don't walk around smiling like that all the time. Because, Levi's really peppy and just fun, and he brightens everyone's day. I just hit my nose. He just brightens everyone's day, makes it better, and it was so cool how he, got together with the introverted, quiet Kath, who is the complete opposite of him. And I thought it was so sweet. One of my favorite parts in this, one of the things that made me love Levi, was now she was having her emergency dance party. And like she was dancing and rapping and losing her mind, and then Levi came in and he didn't make fun of her or was like, okay. He joined her. He said, this looks like fun, and did it with her. You know, that's that is what I love in a guy, is that he's able to see someone he likes acting weird and he doesn't think it's weird. He appreciates her for who she is and he joins in. And I thought that was perfect and fun, and I bet it made Kath feel great on the inside. It's kind of hard to feel how Kath was since it was in third person. I don't like books in third person, but I think this was good. Um, you know, I think it would have been interesting to be in first person to see how Kath was really feeling about Levi and how she was really feeling about Ren and the big problem with her being drunk and then the big problem with her mom. I think it would have been really cool to be actually in her mind. But Rainbow Rowell developed it perfectly to where we were still able to get quite a large glimpse into Kath's mind, even written in third person. Are all of her books written in third person? Because I know Landline is. Is Eleanor and Park? I don't know. I don't think it is. And then what's her other book? Oh my gosh. Oh, Attachments. I know that's an adult book. I think that was in third person too. Let me know down in the comments. That'll be interesting to know. But, you know, I just thought this book was so heartwarming. Just the fact of Levi and Kath and their relationship. It was so sweet and so genuine and realistic, and you could tell that Levi really liked Kath and he really cared for her. You know, he brought her food and he was able to drive her places she needed. And he always surprised her with lattes and wanted to hear her fan fiction. He was a boyfriend who was invested in the girl's life. I mean, you know, not creepily so, but appropriately so. And I just thought that was so great. And he was a very, very he was a very well-written character. I really love the cover. I don't really like green, but to me this is more of a mint, so it doesn't count as green. But and I love this color, and then Kath is so pretty and Levi's so cute, and then hey Kath, Kath, and then the back is cool. Eleanor and Parked is blurbed for John Green, so I know I'm gonna be reading that because John Green. But this book was truly so good, and I know, book 2 is just cramming this down your throat and saying, Fangirl. Hey, what's your favorite contemporary? Fangirl. Hey, who's Rainbow Rowell? Oh, she wrote Fangirl. You know, just this book is the holy grail of everything. Well, you know, sometimes it gets annoying, but it's really true. If you go read this, you'll understand the hype behind it. Because, see, like I said, I read Landline first, and I loved it. And this was so Rainbow Rowell-y, like the writing style. I love Rainbow Rowell. I don't like her cursing. I don't like her inappropriate stuff, but her writing is amazing. Like, she develops the characters so perfectly, and her characters are all so funny, and there's references to stuff I like Harry Potter, and like, oh, I remember one time, whenever, I think it was Reagan, and she was like, Kath was like, were you watching me sleep? And she's like, yeah, Bella, I was, and I'm like, Twilight. So I love how she does that, how she uses references to real stuff. She did that in Landline too, into like restaurants and Starbucks and stuff. So truly, I think Rainbow Rowell is one of my new favorite authors just because, I mean, truly, she's amazing. You know? I mean, I appreciate her writing so much. I appreciate her characters, and I get invested in her characters' lives. You know, that's what you're supposed to do, and that's how I do with most of my favorite authors, all my favorite authors, because that's what makes a favorite author for me, is being able to be invested and emotionally attached to the characters, and Rainbow Rowell did that. I was so attached to these characters, and it was so sweet. And now I know. In Landline, I was reading some of the comments on Landline, and they're like, oh my gosh, Levi and Kath make a cameo at the end. They're like that couple or something that picks him up in the truck. And, you know, now, and I was like, oh, okay, now that I read this, I know. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I love authors who do that, who either have a series, and then Rick Riordan does that. If you read the King Chronicles and the Serpent Shadow with the dance, they, Drew from Camp Half-Blood and Lacey from Camp Half-Blood are there. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's them from Camp Half-Blood. I love it when authors do that. whenever either they write, you know, standalones or like series, and then some of their other characters like appear, or like they see some random girl with glasses and a ponytail and a long lanky blonde guy. I'm like, it's Levi Kath kind of thing. It's a great thing. Good job, Rainbow Rowell. That was awesome. So I absolutely loved this book. Just yes, yes, 5 out of 5 stars. Um, so thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, like, go check out my Goodreads. I'm at Margot on the Argo too. And thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye.